Yeah, what up, Beamer? Mi gente, que lo que? Y'all already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Woo! Shot himself. Ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, God bless each and every one of y'all. Y'all already know. Y'all see the title, see the thumbnail. Gervonta Davis is the Allen Iverson of the sport of boxing. Gervonta Davis has captivated the fans, the imaginations, and the emotions of the boxing fans and the culture like Allen Iverson did in his prime, baby. He has. You feel me? And then there's going to be people out there that be like, I mean, Gervonta Davis hasn't done enough. Gervonta Davis, you know what I'm saying? His resume, he needs to elevate his resume and stuff like that. I mean, he hasn't won those, he hasn't accomplished, unified the titles. He hasn't become undisputed. He hasn't become that champion that is necessary for him to earn, so we could say that he is great and he's a pound for pound. Allen Iverson ain't win no chip. But let me tell you like this. When he went up against Jordan, and he went up against Shaq, and he went up against Kobe, and he went up against Vince Carter, and McGrady, and Ray Allen, the whole NBA, nobody could deny the champion in his heart. Nobody. Pound for pound. AI, 6 feet, 155 pounds. Nobody denied his greatness. It ain't need a ring to prove it. Ain't need a trophy to prove it. Allen Iverson was the champion in his own right. And everybody in the NBA, and everybody outside of the NBA, and everybody in the sports world knew that Allen Iverson is pound for pound a champion without the damn ring. He's a Hall of Famer. Now, Gervonta Davis, same thing. He doesn't have to be the likes of Haney or Shakur or Tio, so people could identify him as pound for pound, elevated above these guys. Hey, it's debatable, right? It's debatable. You know what I'm saying? Because other guys, they probably have accomplished more. But nobody is impactful like Gervonta Davis. And that also counts when you're trying to define if you're the best, or you're great, or you're pound for pound. Look at Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, he's just not great because of what he did in the ring, but what he did outside of the ring, and how he captivated the imagination, the emotions, and the respect of his people. Gervonta Davis got the respect of his people. Gervonta Davis identifies. Look, there's a lot of fans that may want to be like somebody, may want to be like this athlete. I want to be like Mike. People feel they are Gervonta Davis. They relate to Gervonta Davis. When they see him, you know what I'm saying? Damn, he could be from Baltimore, but a dude from Harlem be like, that's my cousin. You know what I'm saying? I could see him and see my life. People in the BX. You know what I'm saying? People in Philly. People in the inner city, people in Chicago, they resonate with Gervonta Davis. He got the culture on lock. You go to a Gervonta Davis event, and it's packed. As a matter of fact, I'm going to say it like this. Gervonta Davis, because a lot of people say, but Gervonta Davis got the Floyd Mayweather fan base. No, he don't. Gervonta Davis fans are Gervonta Davis fans. You know why? Because, when people went to see Floyd Mayweather, he had a lot of haters. You feel me? He had a lot of haters. There's a lot of people out there that wanted to see him lose. You know what I'm saying? He went out there everywhere when they show Floyd Mayweather, they boo him. He go to a basketball game, boo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he gets some cheers. Yeah, he got some fans. But for the most part, people was paying to see Floyd Mayweather lose. People pay to see Gervonta Davis entertain. And of this generation of his contemporaries, he gives his fans the money's worth each and every time. Oh, but who is Gervonta Davis going to fight now? Who is he going to fight Frank Martin? Well, let me ask you a question. When Philadelphia was the #1 team in the East at the time, would you like to see Allen Iverson play the Washington Bullets? Would you like to see Allen Iverson play the Charlotte Hornets around the time? Hell yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter who AI was playing. And it don't matter who Michael Jordan was playing. There was 72. What was it? 73 and 10, 72 and 10, right? 72 and 10. You know they was going to blow this team out. Or you going to say, oh no, Michael Jordan's playing this team. I ain't going to watch it. Yeah, right. Gervonta Davis make you turn on the TV. Gervonta Davis makes you pay for the pay-per-view. And damn it, if you had to steal it, you steal it. But you know what? Even Gervonta Davis will understand it because he came from the slums. And you identify with that. He identified with you. And it is what it is. This is why Gervonta Davis is what he is. It's just more than what? It's just more than the belt. Trust me. I understand. I'm one of those people that have criticized as well. And still because I believe that Gervonta Davis is special enough to accomplish those things that these other guys have accomplished. Gervonta Davis' legacy fight, in my opinion, is Teofimo Lopez. That's the fight. That's the fight for me as a fan. Speed, power, athleticism, IQ, twitch muscle. I believe that only Teofimo Lopez could match those attributes of Gervonta Davis. And the two could fight. Not only box. I know when push comes to shove, oh yes, they're going to fight. Shakur Stevenson versus Gervonta Davis in the lightweight division is the primary fight. But I know that Shakur Stevenson is going to come to box and push comes to shove. I know that Shakur Stevenson is going to do this. Push comes to shove. We seen Teofimo Lopez in the 12-round versus Vasily Lomachenko. We seen Teofimo Lopez even when people be like, oh, well, Tank is going to be Teo because if he could get dropped by Kambosa, blah, blah, blah. Just in that fight in the championship rounds, Teofimo Lopez showed dog. Even in his downfall, he showed dog. That's the biggest fight, in my opinion, for Gervonta Davis. Two guys that are dogs. Two guys that's going to go at it. Two guys that's going to box, that's going to show speed, athleticism, the evolution, the collaboration, the ingredients. Oh, my goodness. Damn, man. If you don't like that fight, you're not a boxing fan. Coach K, Coach Kev, Coach Kenny. I said all the coaches, damn it. Calvin Ford. Get that fight done. And at the end of the day, I got to pay homage to what he represents. Gervonta Davis represents a culture that is happy that they have a fighter like Gervonta Davis that represents them. It's an event. He shows out. He gives people their money's worth. You expect the knockout, he gives you the knockout. The last person to have that type of impact that you expect the knockout was Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson had a similar, you know what I'm saying, following, similar expectations. And what I mean about that flow mate, that's not flow mate with the fan base. People love Gervonta Davis. And another thing is, Gervonta Davis don't even have to sell himself. Because people just recognize real. People just recognize with him that he don't have to sell himself. It just reminds me like DMX. DMX that never had to sell himself, that he's street and he is what it is and he's raw, he's real. He didn't need to sell. He didn't need to sell that he hood. He didn't need to sell that he ghetto. You just saw it. You identify with him. You identify the struggle. You identify the lifestyle. You identify overcoming. I always say the boxing translates life itself. And fans, when we watch sports and we watch fighters, we live vicariously through them. That's why sometimes you become fan of these people because they relate to you. The way you talk, the way you move, the way your life, the way your surroundings, the family structure, everything. People love them in Baltimore. People love them in the hood. See, I didn't even think that Devin Haney really identified with Oakland, or Oakland identified with Devin Haney. I don't think that even the Mexican identify with Ryan Garcia, right? There's a lot of people that be like, hey, yo, he's not real Mexican, right? I don't think the people, I'm from New York City, you know what I'm saying? I never really run to people to be like, hey, yo, that kid from Newark, yo, Shakur from Newark, yo. You know what I'm saying? Some of these guys, you know, they born in the gym and stuff like that. They raised in the gym. Really didn't come outside, really didn't have that type of crew. There wasn't, you know what I'm saying? But Tank, he resonate with his community. He resonate with the hood. He resonate with the culture more than any other guy or any of his contemporaries. It's the reason why he's at where he's at, and he is who he is, and the reason why he sells, and the reason why his contemporaries can't outsell him, because he got what they don't. You could be a part of the culture, but let me tell you right now, Gervonta Davis is the culture. He is the AI. He is the AI. And Gervonta Davis is more impactful, just like AI was more impactful than even the champions. Shaq was a champion. Kobe was a champion. Kobe, I mean, you could arguably say that Kobe was better than AI, but he was not more impactful than AI. Shaq was not more impactful than Allen Iverson. And there's a question, there's a debate. Who is more impactful, Michael Jordan or Allen Iverson? When you look at the NBA, you look how everybody looking, you look how everybody dressed and stuff like that. Let's not forget they was trying to change rules for AI. Wear a suit. Gervonta Davis is not only the new Allen Iverson of boxing, he's the new AI in sports. And that's what's making him the face of boxing at this side of the pond. That doesn't mean that I say he's the king of boxing. Gervonta Davis is your favorite fighter. Canelo Alvarez is the face of boxing. Still, to me. You know what I'm saying? Just like Shaq was one of the faces of boxing, but the face of the culture, the face of a movement, the face of a people. Gervonta Davis is that guy. Let me know what y'all think, man. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Love you, God bless, and on to the next. Let's go, baby!